There is a specific type of individual who, it seems, never has luck in love. They appear to bounce from one unsatisfactory candidate to another without ever being able to settle, despite their very best intentions and efforts. After an early period of enthusiasm, one lover never contacted again, another was revealed to be secretly married to someone else, and a third was revealed to be an alcoholic who was aggressive. We can only feel sorry for what seems to be such a lot of terrible luck. A closer examination of this issue, however, is likely to reveal that careful selection has also been in action and that mere coincidence can only account for a certain amount of the problem. The unhappy lover actively sought out these people and allowed them in, while also making sure that no gentler candidate could ever have a possibility. As a result, they have a string of annoying or cruel lovers. They still deserve a great deal of empathy, but not due to the issue that they have allegedly raised. It makes sense to assume that we naturally desire a partner who will treat us with respect, affection, loyalty, and consideration when we are in love. However, while these attributes may seem admirable in theory, in practice, some people are more likely to experience intense anxiety and occasionally emotions of disgust due to these traits. If someone prepares us food, tells us they miss us, cries along with our pain, it might appear unproblematically beautiful. Unless we still harbor some lingering concerns about our own value, there is nothing nicer. The self-hating among us are likely to experience great anguish and worry as a result of such attentions. Why does our partner seem to hold such a higher opinion of us than we hold for ourselves? Why do they hold ourselves in such high regard, yet we, on the other hand, cannot stand to look in the mirror? How did we become so admired by them while being so despised by ourselves? Why do people perceive us as being attractive, kind, intelligent, and thoughtful when we don't feel any of these things? They eventually require the same loathing we reserve for flatterers. We feel terrible when we receive gifts that we know in our hearts we don't deserve. In order to get rid of this form of discomfort, we sometimes flee into the arms of someone we know will treat us harshly enough. They don't squeal with delight when we meet them, they don't inquire about our childhood or what transpired today, they don't seem too eager about having intimacy with us, they flirt with other people, and they don't give us any confidence that the relationship will endure till tomorrow. While it could feel just as bad it sounds, receiving kindness that we know deep down we have never earned would be even worse. At least the cruelty on display matches how we see ourselves. Whatever we may say, there are almost always plenty of problematic partners willing to treat us very nicely. It's just that, unknowingly, we have probably mastered the art of dismissing them at the very first opportunity, calling them boring or unimpressive, when what we really mean is that they are not likely to think of us as poorly of us as we do, or unlikely to cause us the kind of suffering we require in order to feel like we are getting the kind of attention that is appropriate for us. In reality, the majority of these wonderful people are everything but dull or uninteresting. They have skillfully noticed something in us that we have not yet fully comprehended, that despite our defenses, we are still nice, sweet, and deserving. They have also successfully pointed out that we are not horrifying. We are just terrified by these observers because, by being so kind, they challenge a core principle of our psychology, that is, the idea that we are deserving of punishment. We will learn to see many such great companions waiting for us in the journey of life, and will be much more prepared to welcome them into our hearts once we can realize that, despite of all our numerous flaws, we don't deserve to be treated horribly for the rest of our lives.